Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. We've got R.J. Barrett, Jakob Poeltl out there with Barnes. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Quickly in at the point. And for the Pelicans, Zion and Valanciunas in the middle. C.J. McCollum is out there with Johnson, and it's Ingram in at the small forward position. Well, it's nothing new, Doris, to see playoff-bound teams make mid-season trades. But how does it affect team chemistry?
Well, B.A., it depends on the situation, but think about it. Sometimes you're trading away the player that the star is closest to. That can disrupt your entire team. But listen, sometimes you take the risk because you may be getting a player that puts you over the top. We love mid-season trades, us in the media, but I'm not sure the teams themselves, it ever necessarily vaunts them over the top.
Tip-off goes to New Orleans. Valanciunas sets a screen. And that one's good. Ingram for three.
Developing a more compact motion on his shot has improved Ingram's consistency from range.
To the paint. Here's Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Here's MP. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And he's not the flashiest, but MP can punch his ticket when the time comes.
McCollum against Quickly. The three, Barrett. The Pelicans pull it in. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
They split their games last season and both figure to be fighting for playoff spots this year.
Quickly against McCollum. Quickly outside. Outside, Brown. Three-pointer off the mark.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Johnson passes to Ingram. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. Ingram's got 5.
Never a doubt in the mind of Brandon Ingram.
Outside Barnes. Uses the glass on the layup.
Showing off the dribble moves. Able to create for himself. I love it.
Ingram against Barrett. Kicks it out to Williamson. Pass to Ingram. To the middle. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Unselfish play there by Zion. Moving the ball to another shooter.
Now Quickly. Last game for him, he had 14. Poeltl with the ball. Back to Quickly. Over McCollum. That one rolls around and rims out. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. To the left side wing. Ingram, the pass to MP. Back to Ingram. To the inside. is rebounded by Barrett.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Well, Grant, for R.J. Barrett, he pretty much knew he was going to be an NBA player.
Oh, B.A., he sure did. And the #1 prospect out of high school in Florida in 2018. Did his one and done in college at Duke and followed it up with the #3 overall pick. And he has definitely delivered. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Barnes. We saw him with 19 his last time out. Carries it down low. 6 points for him.
Wow, soft touch from Barnes. He's trying to develop the floater game now. I see you, Scotty.
Pass to Ingram. Back to MP. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And it's the Raptors with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Outside Barrett. Wing shot on the way. Pelicans cleared away. Valanciunas has got 4 rebounds now. Ingram finds Valanciunas. Outside Johnson. McCollum outside. From downtown. Toronto grabs the miss. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
I'll tell you this. It looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Now here's Barrett. Coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Down low. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
That's 2 things right there for R.J. Barrett. It's awareness and unselfishness. Pretty pass.
McCollum, the pass to Valanciunas. Now here's Williamson. And the shot's good.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Barrett. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sinks the tray.
Barrett has got to become more consistent, but if he adds consistent three-point shooting, turn the lights out.
Williamson passes to Valanciunas. Picked by Williamson. Pass to McCollum. And here's Ingram from the arc. Barnes with the rebound. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 2. Now here's quickly. McCollum defends. Here's Brown. Back to Barnes. It's Brown on the wing. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And this night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now here's Barrett. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Wow. Pretty much an unbelievable slam there, B.A.
And you got that right. The Raptors have gotten 7 of 13 shots to drop. Ingram against Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Ingram. Barrett passes to Pirtle. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Doris, since winning the title in 2019. And it's the Raptors with the ball. When this one's over, they'll be off to Charlotte as they take on the Hornets. It's the last leg of what's been a daunting road trip. 6 games in total. We've got Steven Adams, Trey Murphy out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's MP, and it's Jones in at the 2 spot. That's the Pelicans 5. Now here's Adams. Still without a bucket. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
MP putting in the work for his team right now. Foot on the gas pedal. He's cooking.
The Raptors with a lead. Trent with it. Pass to Dick. Here's Man, defended by Jones. Olynyk with a screen on Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Man misses. New Orleans is shooting it at 52%. Back to Ingram. Second quarter of basketball. About a minute played so far. Adams with a screen on Barnes. Here's Johnson. Oh, MP with the hammer.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
And for the Raptors, they're shooting 52% from the floor so far. Barnes against Ingram. Stolen by MP. Ingram finds Johnson. Jones with the ball. Outside Ingram. Inside. Here's MP. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Barnes. 14 points for him. Here's Man, covered by Ingram. Dick fires in the triple. Dick's got his first 3 points of the game.
And I love Dick's aggressive mindset. I mean, this is how lethal he can be catching and firing.
Pass to Adams. Back to MP. Outside Jones. And here's Ingram from the arc with the tip. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
And you look at Ingram, he's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And the hype around this year's three-point contest has been tremendous. And it's only increasing as All-Star Weekend gets closer.
Yeah, looking at the list now, I think any of these guys could win it. Speaking just as a fan, I can't wait to see what happens.
And so here is Toronto. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Brown for 3. No good there.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Spurs was all business. He added 61 points and hit a high percentage from the floor and from the line. He was such a difficult matchup in that one. We'll see how he follows it up tonight. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
And some were saying, with the rise of the three ball, everyone is playing the same. You feel there are enough different styles, Doris?
You know what, B.A., I know how much emphasis is placed on spreading the floor in the three-point shot, but here's what I believe ultimately. This game is as fun or perhaps more fun than it's ever been for me personally, and it has everything to do with the skill of the players. The shooting, the best it's ever been. The skill level, the highest it's ever been. So I love the game in its current standard.
And that's sure to fire up the whole team. MP challenges the defense and comes away with the hoop and the harm.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Free throw good, MP.
There is nothing coaches like more than somebody you can count on. MP's trusted by his coaches, his teammates. They count on him to bring it every night.
Now here's Quickly. No points yet. Brown passes to Quickly. Back to Brown. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. And the Raptors lead by 5.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
McCollum finds Adams. And here's McCollum. Down low. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
We know CJ can score it, but the passing component of his game, I mean, McCollum's really upgraded it.
The Raptors have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Right side Barnes. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to be on MP.
Heading play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in.
That close in against a way shorter defender, you could just put up 2.
Here's Brown. Give him 8. Outside Barnes. Pirtle with a screen on Williamson. Barnes passes to Pirtle. Kick out to Brown. Just 4 to shoot. On target from range. Brown's got 11 points.
You know, building up confidence as the game goes on. Hit 1 from behind the arc in the opening period. 2 here in the second.
And stolen by Brown.
In the first half, you want to stay aggressive, but you also want to be careful. That is his second foul already.
All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
I think let's give them credit as well for the job they've done getting to the free throw line. It's been a huge factor for them.
And he's carried them this quarter, a dominant offensive stretch.
To the inside. Here's Johnson. Power move from MP.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
And Toronto calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Jones, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Olynyk's checked in for Toronto. Barrett comes in for Trent. Brown against MP. Brown passes to Pirtle. The 3, Barrett. Shot clock at 5. The Pelicans pull it in. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Toronto's gone 3 for 7 from the perimeter during the second quarter. Outside Barrett. Brown with a screen. Six to shoot. Back to Barrett. Looking to end this cold spell. Jones with some nice D. And here's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. It's a 3-point game. It's off to L.A. after this game, where they'll face the Clippers. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Pass to Quickly from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. It's Quickly with a drive. Pirtle. Count the basket. Pirtle's got 9 points.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Coaches call that doing your work early. If you are there defensively, it really does not allow for him to establish that kind of excellent positioning down low.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
And here is Barrett. He's got 5. Quickly outside. Back to Barrett. Olynyk with a screen on Jones. Shot is good by Barrett.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
MP with it. Now quickly defending. Back to MP. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
He's officially taken over this first half, making all the right reads.
And Toronto calls time here. Already it's February. Let's see how things look out west. Taking a look at New Orleans, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot.
Checking out the Pelicans, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now here's Olynyk. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. From the elbow. No good off the back of the rim.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the board.
And MP throws it down.
Just a great combo guard. McCollum is capable of being a go-to scorer as well as a terrific distributor.
Now here's Quickly, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Olynyk finds Barrett. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Brown. Pirtle with a screen on MP. Brown passes to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
I think his frame makes him very difficult to deal with as a roll man. Pirtle can set a mean screen.
Now here's Adams to the paint. And MP throws it down.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Toronto has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Jones against Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Jones. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Here's Olynyk. Outside Barrett. The Raptors need to get off a shot. That one goes. Count it. Brown's got 12 now in this quarter.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
To the middle. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. New Orleans making some changes. Jonas Valanciunas comes in for Adams, and Ingram is subbed in for Jones. Barnes, he's checked in for Toronto. And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Barrett against Johnson. Down low. Here's Olynyk. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Olynyk's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. Pass to Johnson. Work in the interior. MP.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans have developed a tremendous chemistry. Coach Willie Green said, quote, all of those guys play the game the right way. They want to be unselfish and make sure their teammates are involved. We're really fortunate as a team that our top guys bring that mentality on a nightly basis. Brian?
Yeah, chemistry and leadership. They have it. Thanks, Allie. Good on the second one. And Ingram has got the ball here for the Pelicans. Pass to Johnson. Back to Ingram. Johnson inside. Guarded by Barrett. The shot by Johnson. No good.
I like how Kelly Olynyk finds a number of different...
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Raptors out in front. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Hello, folks. The first half is in the books, and we've got a lead on the scoreboard for the Toronto Raptors.
Well, they're taking care of the ball. That's one thing. It feels like they just want to avoid empty possessions. And for the most part, they have.
Like Shaq Shadamas, their advantage is foresight. We see things others don't. Yama, 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 yama.
And the next order of business, seeing which players are in the running for a spot in this season's dunk contest.
Now that it's crunch time, I'm feeling nervous for some of these guys. The voting is almost over.
Honestly, I think every guy who has a real chance to win is already locked in.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
His whole first half looked like a highlight reel, rising up and just owning the rim.
This guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. We've got Barnes. Bruce Brown is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. Then it's R.J. Barrett, and it's Pirtle in at the 5. Johnson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
And this is exactly what you expect of MP. He puts on his hard hat and hits you where it hurts.
The free throw dropped for Johnson. The Raptors making a switch here. Trent's checked in. And that's good as he hits both shots.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Quickly outside. Pass to Barrett. Pirtle with a screen on Ingram. Barrett passes to Pirtle. Doesn't go that time. Nice D from Valanciunas. Williamson with it. And it's Trent picking him up. From 9 feet. Williamson misses. The Raptors with a lead. They double him with MP. And here's Quickly. There's the 3. And again, no good by Toronto.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Johnson finds Valanciunas. Now Ingram takes a 3. No good. Now Quickly. Barrett with it. Some solid defense from Ingram.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field. Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Now here's Barrett. He's got 10. Pass to Trent. Barnes in the post. He's against Williamson. Offensive rebound. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Johnson, and got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside Barnes. Back to Trent. Oh, MP with a block.
Positioning, anticipation. Send it back, MP.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Clock at 6. Trent goes in quickly from outside. The rebound by MP.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here's Johnson. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight.
Look at how smooth Ingram's shot is. Hard off the pass, he puts up a silky jumper.
Barnes against Williamson. Barnes in the post. Over Williamson. Again the miss by Barnes.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here comes Toronto on the push. He goes up. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
All right, Scotty Barnes showing us you want to be in the dunk contest, young sir.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. To the paint. Here's Johnson. And good. There's another.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Quickly against McCollum. Here's Barrett. Drives to the hoop. McCollum pulls it in.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Back to Johnson. Good! That's another bucket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And so it's Barnes with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Oh, wasted no time on that one.
Pre-shot preparation, so important. You have to be ready to rise and fire as soon as that ball touches your hands. Gary Trent Jr., yes, sir.
Now here's McCollum. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. And down it goes. 2 points.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
Toronto trailing. Here's quickly. Trent outside. Jacks up a 3. Rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's tipped. Out of bounds. Pelicans ball as New Orleans keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Now here's Williamson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
Here's Barrett. It's a 5-point game. Pass to quickly from outside the arc. Valanciunas with a rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Johnson passes to McCollum. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Barrett against Ingram. Hurdle with a screen on Ingram. Looking to get back on track. Barrett can't hit.
And they've committed to controlling the boards, and it's paying dividends.
Out to McCollum. 4-3. Rebounded by Trent.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
It's Barrett on the wing. Oh, a special move before that shot. Barrett's got 12 points in the game.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me? I can finish anyway.
Good. He hits again.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. And Toronto calls time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. The Raptors also with a sub. Olynyk's checked in. Team's deciding to change it up. New Orleans calls timeout. And while we can, let's bring up a list of the top scorers across the NBA in the past month. MP, number 1.
And this last month has been truly special for him. He's scoring at will and in a rhythm on offense.
.125 left in the third quarter. Ingram, the pass to MP. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Now here's Barnes. Defense is right there. Can they get it? Off target with a jump hook.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Here's Ingram. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Ingram's got 7 points for the quarter.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Pass to Trent. And he banks in the layup.
After being held scoreless in the first, he's turning it on here in the second.
New Orleans has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Johnson passes to Adams. Now here's Jones to the inside. Here's MP. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
Boy, tough sledding inside. MP fierce enough to get the job done.
Trent outside. Pass to Barnes. Back to Trent. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
And here's Ingram outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
MP getting it done for New Orleans. He was dominant this quarter, scoring in bunches. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. C.J. McCollum is out there with MP. Then it's Steven Adams. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Jones in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Adams, the pass to Johnson. Out to McCollum. Jones with the ball. There's the triple. Rebound by Olynyk.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to man. And Grant, you grew up in the D.C. area. A lot of great basketball players coming out of the DMV in recent years.
Yeah, B.A., especially PG County with Kevin Durant, Jeremy Grant, and plenty of others. It was a great place to grow up in the DMV as a sports fan, and that legacy definitely continues.
Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Ingram against Barnes. Six on the shot clock. The three is up. The Pelicans pull it in. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Another one goes. Incredible.
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Man, the pass to Barnes. And the layup is good off the glass. Man's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Norris checked in for Trent, and both free throws good for MP.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
The Raptors have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Here's Mann. Here's Barnes. And Ingram with the block.
I know they love to see Ingram make big plays on defense, and that's the energy they want from him. And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Pass to Olynyk. Ingram against Barnes. Here's Mann. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 6th assist of the night.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Inside. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
You know, they continue to feed him the ball, and he keeps delivering. The leading scorer in this one.
The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Barnes. Over Ingram. Drains it from 9 feet away. Barnes has got 22 points.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Here's MP, and another dime for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
He's doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Barnes against Ingram. Olynyk with a screen on Ingram. Barnes passes to Olynyk. Here's Dick. Shot clock at 6. Over MP. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
The first one falls. Over the past few years, Doris, injuries and missed games have been on the rise in the NBA.
You know, I'm not exactly sure what the data says as it relates to how big a jump we've seen, but what we know is every team has committed to having a top of the
Pass to Barnes. Now Brown, covered by Johnson. It's Barnes on the wing. To get back on track. Rebounded by New Orleans.
The way he's struggling this quarter, he's only adding to their troubles. They need his offense to come around.
Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Brown with a screen. He shoots it. Barrett can't hit.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Opportunistic play by Scotty Barnes, recognizing his teammate makes a defensive play. Let me get out in transition.
Pass to Johnson. And he drives in. Comes up empty down low. Back in 2020. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation.
"60 points? Are you kidding me? You're making my job easy, MP. Keep it up."
Yo, MP. I was hoping I'd run into you. I wanted to see if you were up for a little challenge.
Hey, look, you just got to keep pushing. You on the right track, man.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that.
And if you want my advice,
Yes, sir.
look, you should just lean on your vets and your coaches as much as possible.
They got where they at for a reason.
Exactly. Look, when I was a freshman in college, I learned as much as I could from guys I looked up to, like Junior.
Right.
I took advantage of the coaches and any and everybody who would work with me during my free time.
And you found your role.
People think it come out of nowhere, but it's effort, baby. That's it. Look, you put in the hours, you go get where you want to go.
Hey, everybody says it, but it's true. No shortcuts in this league.
No shortcuts.
They know you as a ball player. You should let them get to know you more as a person, too.
I hear that. Sometimes I just feel like there's so many options. I don't even know where to start, to be honest.
Do what speaks to you. I got a journalism background, so I've been trying to branch out into more media lately.
Yeah. I saw you got that C.J. McCullum show. I watched a few episodes. That's good stuff, bro. I like that.
I appreciate you subscribing, man. Appreciate that. But it could be anything. It doesn't have to be some big involved thing. Just let people see who you are, and they'll appreciate you more as a human being.
Not just as some guy who's there to entertain them.
Exactly. And you can make some more money on the side.
Cool, bro. I'll hit you up. Let's talk more about it.